Hi all, welcome to BIAS Academy, Science and Technology Audio Notes for Prelims and Mains, Unit 2, Part 3, Chapter 3, World Congress on Information Technology 2018 and BharatNet Project. The topics which we are going to cover are World Congress Information Technology 2018 and its importance, and then BharatNet Project and its progress. Let's start with the first topic. The World Congress on Information Technology 2018 was held in Hyderabad between February 19 to February 21st, 2018, with the top government and business leaders coming to one platform to discuss how digitization is going to shape India and the industry. National Association of Software as a Service Companies, that is NASSCOM. What is NASSCOM? National Association of Software and Services Companies is called NASSCOM. Has also begun its 26th edition of its annual flagship event, the NASSCOM India Leadership Forum, which happened in collaboration with the World Congress for Information Technology and in partnership with the Telangana government. So where did it happen? It occurred in Telangana, that is in Hyderabad, in 2018 from February 19 to 21st. Okay, over 2000 plus attendees along with business delegations from over 25 countries attended the Congress. The WCIT, that is World Congress on Information Technology, was first held in 1978. The first time it was held in 1978. It is unique in its global perspective on ICT issues, that is information, communication and technology issues, and its ability to draw users, providers, media and academia from India and around the world as well. The Congress is held after every 2 years. It's a biennial event during which the senior global business, government and academia leaders discuss emerging technologies, legal and policy issues, political and economic trends, emerging technologies, information communication technology user perspectives and business opportunities in global marketplace. So they discuss all this in global as per the global marketplace. Prime Minister of India addressed the inaugural session of the event, which saw attendance from key representatives from union and state governments. Ravi Shankar Prasad, Ministry of Electronics and IT and Law and Justice, spoke on digital accomplishments of the nation. K.T. Rama Rao, Telangana IT Minister, also highlighted the strengths of Hyderabad as an IT destination and the government's effort to attract best companies and talent pool. The 3-day event was considered to be a melting pot of ideas, innovations, strategy, business. It also comprising of conversations on the future technology. The theme was Amplify Digital, Disrupt the Core. What is the theme? Amplify Digital, Disrupt the Core. I'll repeat. Amplify Digital, Disrupt the Core. Once again, amplifying digital, disrupt the core. The Congress showcased latest technology trends, use cases, focused panels on women leaders, and feature strategic discussions on building a digital future. So let's recap what we have seen. World Congress on Information Technology 2018 was held in Hyderabad in February. Participants were top governments, business leaders, all come to one platform to discuss about how digitization is going to shape India and the industry. NASSCOM has also begun its 26th edition, which happened in collaboration with the World Congress of IT and in partnership with Telangana government as well. Over 2000 plus attendees, 100 minutes of networking, 150 global thought leaders, 50 sessions, 50 plus unique tech showcases, nearly 25 plus countries at one platform. Okay. The World Congress on IT was first held in the year 1978. So what is this World Congress on IT? It is a unique in its global perspective on ICT issues and its ability to draw users, providers, media and academia from around the world. So it discusses on emerging technologies, legal and policy issues, politics and economic trends, emerging technologies, ICT user perspectives and business opportunities in marketplace. It was launched, inaugural session was launched by and addressed by the Prime Minister of India, and Ravi Shankar Prasad, Ministry of Electronics and IT and Law and Justice also participated. and he spoke about the digital accomplishments of the nation. K.T. Ramarao, Telangana IT Minister, highlighted the strengths of Hyderabad as the IT destination and also spoke about the government's efforts to attract best companies and talent pool. It was a 3-day event. It was a melting pot of innovation, melting pot of strategy, business, comprising of conversations on the future technology. The theme was, yes, amplify digital, disrupt the core. It also showcased technology trends, use cases, focused on women leaders, and the feature strategic discussion on building a digital future. Okay, let's go to the next topic, that is BharatNet project. What is it? The project BharatNet was originally called National Optical Fiber Network. You might have heard, some of you might have read about it as well. It was called earlier as National Optical Fiber Network, that NOFN. It was approved by the Government of India in October 2011. The project aims at connecting all 2.5 lakh gram panchayats in the country to the block headquarters for provision of both bandwidth and fiber on universal and non-discriminative basis. The BharatNet project aims to provide 2.5 lakh gram panchayats with bandwidth and fiber on non-discriminative basis. The network is capable of providing scalable bandwidth of up to 1 Gbps, gigabytes per second, 1 gigabytes per second. The provision of broadband and internet penetration and e-services is found to have a positive impact on GDP, besides quicker, transparent and cost-effective governance. The Government of India has set up telecom infrastructure provider Bharat Broadband Network Limited, that is BBNL, for the purpose of expanding BharatNet. To expand BharatNet, Government of India has set up Bharat Broadband Network Limited, which is a telecom infrastructure provider. The target of completing 1 lakh gram panchayats under phase 1 of BharatNet was achieved in 2017. The phase 2 of BharatNet is planned to connect the remaining 1.5 lakh gram panchayats using an optimal mix of media by 31st March 2019. The phase 2 is being implemented through 3 models: state-led model, CPSU model and private sector model. Further, the provision has been made to the last mile connectivity in all 2,50,000 gram panchayats through viability gap funding. Each gram panchayat shall have an average of 5 Wi-Fi access points. They'll have 5 access points, that is Wi-Fi access points, including 3 APs on average for public institutions such as educational centers, health centers, post office, police stations, etc. So let's recap what we have discussed. We started with World Congress on Information Technology 2018. The first Congress was held in 1978. IT Minister highlighted the strength of Hyderabad as an IT destination and also spoke about the government's efforts to attract best companies and talent pool. And theme of this event was amplify digital and disrupt the core. And then we have seen BharatNet project. Initially it was called National Optical Fiber Network. It was started in 2011. The aim of the project is to connect all 2.5 lakh gram panchayats in the country